Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and depending on when you're going to be seeing this video. It's about your boy, courserepscorner. Like I always tell you guys, it's my corner, it's your corner, and it's our corner. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. You know, sometimes we believe that religion takes us closer to God or to Allah for the Muslim faithfuls. But it's quite unfortunate that religion has done more harm than good. Let me share this experience. This is our sister. I don't want to call where she's from, but from the way she spoke, you will know where she's from. I don't want to say, let me call a country so they will not say she's this one, she's this one. No, I'm making it general. There is a religion in Nigeria, in Africa, I don't know, but I'm sure about my country, Nigeria, that as a woman and as a man, you can marry more than one wife, more than one husband. You can have polygamy. You can be a polygamous man or a polygamous woman. Mainly for those men who are rich and who have titles. It is an Islamic, if I'm wrong, please correct me. It is an Islamic law that a man is free to marry at least 4 wives. If I'm wrong, tell me. Because I do not see a reason why a religion will permit one man to marry more than one wife. And now, when you now go into it, it becomes, I wouldn't have gone. Something made me go. I was forced into it, or this one, or that one. This is a lady who has come out to share her experience. You will hear what she said. She was bullied into polygamy by what? By religion. You will hear her say, I'm not the one that will say it, you will hear her say it. Because people feel as if the religion that you are practicing makes you a different person, makes you unique, makes you a saint. No, it doesn't. It does not. How can you force somebody to marry because the religion permits her to marry a man who already has a wife? She could not stay. She could not bear it. She has come to share her story, and that's why I'm here. Let me not drag it. Let me allow us to hear what she said. Okay? I haven't said I want to thank you for always watching my content. I want to appreciate for your love and the care. For those of us who have not subscribed or followed us on our social media platform, please I beg you, subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share so that we can move this minutes to the permanent side. The coming away next time to see me on screen, guys. I leave us with the video of the lady who had an experience in a polygamous home and have come to share her experience and share the regret why she got into it in the first place. Please give me your reaction, comment, opinion in the comment section.
If there is anyone who shouldn't have entered polygyny, it's me. I never liked it. Deep down, I knew it wasn't for me. But I did it anyway. I bullied myself into it. Ask me how. It was through a mix of internalized beliefs and emotional manipulation. Yeah. The first thing was religious conditioning. You know, as a Muslim woman, I grew up knowing that men are permitted to marry up to 4 wives. But there was a way polygyny was constantly summoned to me. It was framed in such a way that if a woman should refuse it simply because she disliked it or felt uncomfortable, so she was seen as opposing the will of Allah. And you know, as a woman who deeply desired to seek the pleasure of her creator, so I silenced my own feelings. I numbed myself, and eventually I began to see accepting polygyny as a religious obligation. I thought if I refuse, I'm following my nafs, my desire, not Allah's will. So I may never have a successful marriage if I reject it because I want monogamy. I don't think that makes sense. Then came my ex, a religious man who proposed marriage to me, praising the fact that I was a virgin. He told me his existing marriage was falling apart. His wife, who he said was his first, had lied about being a virgin. You understand? So he claimed that he had been a virgin when they married and couldn't bear the thought of her past. So according to him, he said he was living in constant sadness, unable to look at her the same way. And I believed him because He wore the mask of a pious man, a victimized one at that. And I was young and naive about manipulation and deception of men. I was in my 20s, and he framed our potential marriage as something noble. My virginity would heal him. My presence would be redemptive, He said once he got what he needed, like me, the virginity, he could finally focus on his family again. So I was supposed to be the medicine, the cure, the savior. When I come in, then the marriage will be saved. So he even swore by Allah that I would never take another wife, because I made it clear from the beginning that I wasn't open to polygyny. But when he started chasing other women, he told me bluntly that he was not bound by that promise, because according to him, Islam gives him the right to marry more. And there's this good girl syndrome that kicked in for me back then. I felt pity. I still doubted polygyny, but now I saw myself as someone helping a broken man. I believed I was doing jihad, a noble sacrifice. I thought he would cherish me forever because I was giving him what he had lost. And of course, I believed the lie that marriage was the most honorable thing a man could offer a woman. Lies, because people settle for whatever reasons known to them. At the end of the day, according to him, Islam gives him the right to marry more. And there's this good girl syndrome that kicked in for me back then. I felt pity. I still doubted polygyny, but now I saw myself as someone helping a broken man. I believed I was doing jihad, a noble sacrifice. I thought he would cherish me forever because I was giving him what he had lost. And of course, I believed the lie that marriage was the most honorable thing a man could offer a woman. Lies, because people settle for whatever reasons known to them. At the end of the day, I only found out about his first divorce 4 years into our marriage. He admitted he hid it from me because he knew I wouldn't have married him if I had known. So why did he finally tell me back then? He said because I was already pregnant. So he said he knew I wouldn't want to leave him at that point. Like baby trapping, of course. So, and I was still new in Finland then, vulnerable, alone, and still trying to find my footing. His second marriage, according to him, he said the woman left and that he didn't divorce her, and his third divorce was with me. So, to this person, the one that is quick to judge, so what if we made poor choices? Does that mean we no longer have the right to speak, to reflect, to share our lessons with others? We learn, we unlearn, and we relearn. That's growth. That's grace. So you choosing to judge without understanding context only reveals your own unresolved biases, not my truth. And as for the shame of single motherhood, I will say it again. The shame doesn't belong to me. The shame is yours, you, for making assumptions without knowing the full story. Let me be the one to write my story, not you. I didn't give you such power too. And in that video, I spoke about the strength of solo parenting, about resilience, about rising. So where are your silly assumptions coming from? Where? I know my past. I own my poor choices. I don't need your unsolicited reminders. Focus on the topic and stop deviating. Okay? And don't mistake accountability for silence. You want women to stay quiet so badly. Your reasoning has completely left the room. And what lie? I don't lie to myself because I work in existential courage. A courage that allows me to take full responsibility for my journey. I live in alignment with my truth, authentically, freely. And guess what? It's very, very okay if I'm someone's red flag. Because life doesn't revolve around me. And I'm not here to be anyone's fantasy. I'm here to live my reality. And see, ladies, Nademo, these people are the very reasons you should develop yourself. You see men like him, they absolutely have nothing to offer women except pain, agony, and to project shame at women. Yeah. Ireo.